So when you see a young dancer audition for your company, and you in your lifetime, you have probably seen hundreds, if not thousands of them. What are the essential qualities that you are looking for? And that's first question. Second, it's connected to that. What are the extra qualities that catches your eye?
About four things.
Yes.
A facility that's appropriate to the company I'm directing. So the body's got to be great and in great shape, not and great legs, great feet, appropriately proportioned. Has to fit in to the classical ideal. In Hong Kong, as in Washington D.C., we do Swan Lake and Giselle, and then the next night or the next week we might do Wayne McGregor and Justin Peck. Next week we might do a full-length ballet of mine, and then wash, rinse, repeat. And so the body's got to be great and appropriate for a diverse kind of repertoire. The training's got to be excellent. Really, really good training is super important. And so I think students who are attending your school, the Kirov Academy, are getting that. I think a piece of advice I'd give to any young dancer: make sure they're in the right school for them, where the teacher cares about them. Don't worry about the name brand. Worry about what the classes are like and what the relationship with the teacher's like. Are they going to dig in deep with what you need? So the second thing is training. A third is dynamics. I like it. I mean, I like energy. And I feel like the 21st century is about energy in lots of ways. And so a dancer that's dynamic and going to bring a musicality, a sense of attack, a sense of presence and there-ness is the third thing that's really important. So they're not just dancing just correctly, but they infuse it with a kind of explosive energy is pretty important to me. And then the fourth thing, I'll call it factor X. And
that's the one we want to know.
Can't quite put your finger on it, but you know what it is. It's a star power, a star quality, and that usually comes from an ability to personalize the moment, to take a step and make it personal, seem like they're doing sauté arabesque, failli glissade, soda shop, but it looks like they invented the step because they personalized it so much. That's something that makes us sympathize with them, something that makes us feel like they're the metaphor for us. They're like the idealized us. We relate and we also admire. Factor X. So I would say those: appropriate physique to fit into the company, amazing training, some kind of intelligent approach to dynamics, and then Factor X. Who doesn't love it?
Yeah, Factor X. This is one thing that I think the students often have a bit of a hard time to understand. And I think it has to come from a bit of experience. But if we somehow bring that idea to the students early on, and they have much better chance to get a job and thrive in a company. And this is one thing that I'll often see in the audition. And I often say that if you can just do a little bit more than that, just a little bit more, that little bit more is, I think it's just the spirit, the factor X that you were talking about, and not just within the comfort zone.
I think anyone can push 15% more than they're doing on a daily basis, pretty much. If you really put your mind at it, if you can do that every day for a sustained period of time, that's how you get to a new level. Is you do the same thing every day, you get the same results. You've got to turn up the volume a little bit to create a new plateau for yourself.
Right.
And that leads to discovering in yourself what the Factor X is that you've got.
Right. That is what I have been talking about. That is what to have the company have to have you, the type of energy. You have to, it's like you audition for a role. The way you did that step, the way you did that phrase, you have to have that role. The company have to give you that role, although they wasn't planning to. But that's really great.